All right, guys. If I wanted to go from $0 and I wanted to make six figures, this is what I would personally do because this is what I'm trying to do right now. So first of all, what I would do is I would go ahead and so I started working all these jobs when I was 16 years old, all right? I just turned 22 this year, and pretty much what I would personally do, what I already done was I was like, you know what? If I'm not rich yet, I don't want to ask my parents for all this handouts, and I want to be more independent on myself. I said, you know what? The best method right now, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and work. Okay, I know a lot of you people, you guys are like, oh, I don't like working all that. I like be an entrepreneur. I shut your ass up, bro. You like be all this kind of content creator, entrepreneur. You guys, I tell you guys, bro, all of these you guys, of course, I believe content creation, online businesses, and being an entrepreneur is where it's at nowadays in order to get rich. But if you start off already doing all of that, you're not gonna experience life. And when you don't experience life, you're gonna be people. You're gonna be like somebody like Jack Doherty or Neon, where not they're young, they're rich already, they see success, but they never experience anything, the hardships in life. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they didn't build up their character and their soul before they got rich and famous. So I feel like that's a little bit of a downfall. So I feel like you gotta experience about 5 years of getting, struggling and going into different things and experiences before you get rich and famous. Not even famous, but just rich. The goal is to get money, but financially free. Not even about being famous. Fuck being famous. Anyways, the whole point I'm trying to make is, guys, I started working my 9 to 5 job when I was 16. I was still a junior in high school. I was going to school. I was playing sports. I was training. And I said, you know what? In the meantime, I was like, bro, I'm not making money off of any of this shit. I'm not getting paid to go to school, obviously. I'm not getting paid to train and play sports and get good grades and get 3.0 or higher for my GPA. I said, you know what? I like make money. I need money to my name. You know what I'm saying? So I started working at this landscaping company, and I was working at landscaping company for 2 years, from 2019 to 2021. All right. So I was grinding, hustling during the pandemic. I graduated high school, and then in 2020 to 2022, I was working at Taco Bell full time. And what I would do, right? This is all during pandemic too. I graduated high school in 2020. And so I was like, you know what? I need more money. You know what I'm saying? I had to work with the situation I was given with because obviously pandemic hit. I don't believe in going to college because college is not going to make me rich. And that's my personal, I want to be an entrepreneur and be financially free. And I believe that college is not going to get me to that situation. Anyways, so I decided, you know what? I can work on my situation. I was just going to work all these regular jobs. And so I was working at Taco Bell Monday to Friday. I was working from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and I was only getting paid $11 an hour. The reason why I was pulling all these hours, this is my thinking. All right, there was nothing to do anyway. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to work all day. And second of all, I was like, if I wanted to make $1,000 paycheck or more, I would grind and get as much hours as I can. I don't care about the tax. They're going to take out tax. The more hours you make, the more they're going to take out tax. I said, you know what? Then I just gonna make more hours so that I can balance out the equation kind of thing. That was my mentality. So every 2 weeks, I'll be working 100 hours at least. So at 7 a.m., I would come in and I would do double shifts to 10 p.m., 10:30, and then I'll clock out on the weekends. I was working as a landscaper, making extra income. And in 2022, I dropped landscaping. I was working 3 jobs at one point. I was working in the morning at my old high school job, 6 a.m. to like 3 p.m. I would be driving around the campus and delivering food. I would be in the dish room, helping the cooks, the pantry. And then when I clock out, I go to Taco Bell at nighttime. And then I was at this other car rental company, driving cars at the airport. And then after that, yeah, I was just at my high school for the rest of the year. I cut out all those other jobs. And then I was at a restaurant job, dish room jobs, and I was at the warehouse the past 2024, 2023. But the whole point is that with these 9 to 5 jobs, it not only allows you to stack up your income, right, especially as a young individual, but it's teaching you a lot of life skills and experiences. All right, so that's the importance. All right, you gotta be well-rounded in every aspect of your life, right? Whether it be characteristics, life skills, finances, business, relationship wise, health wise, spiritual, mental, physical, anything wise. You got to make sure that you're well rounded. And so that's what I was able to acquire when I was working all these 9 to 5 jobs, doing all these sports and side hustles and businesses and all these other side things. I was able to go ahead and build up my character. And not only that, but I was also stacking up my money. So I was like, yeah, bro, I felt good. You know what I'm saying? But even in 2020, right, by the end of that year, I was only 17. And from Taco Bell, right? I used my advantage as a young kid, all right, at that time. I was like, I living with my parents. You know, they gave me the opportunity to, I didn't have to pay any bills at that time. And they said, you know what, go ahead and stack up your income. So I said, okay, I'm gonna stack it up. So Taco Bell, by the end of 2020, I remember looking at my bank account because I had to submit my statements or whatever. I had to get my bank statements for something. And then I looked at it. I made $25,000 from Taco Bell. All right, I made more, but I spent it. You know what I'm saying? I was young. I was going out eating, whoop whoop. But most of the time, I had a good chunk of money saved up in my savings account. And I looked at it, right? Because I didn't touch it, but I just pretty much just saved it. Every paycheck, I just didn't touch it, or I tried to use it to invest it into like something else, but I didn't touch any of that money. And then I had another account, my checkings account, and that was pretty much most of the money that I spent, all right? And that was all my landscaping money. So from 2019 to the end of 2020, a year and a half, I was just, using my landscaping money, saving it, investing it, and trying to get back my money, get what's that word called, but I was investing whatever. My landscaping money was pretty much the money I spent, whether it be for business, whether it be for my car, whether it be for food or paying bills or trying to get a new camera to start a YouTube business, whatever that it was, right? I was using my landscaping money. In the meantime, my other job, Taco Bell, I was saving it up for anything, right? Anything happened, I needed, that was my money. So just to give you a little bit of context, that's just from 1 year, right? So I was already at like another 35,000 by the end of 2020. You know what I'm saying? Just stacking it up kind of thing. So I'm not going to tell you guys the other how much money I made the 2021, 2022, because you know what I'm saying, I'm just giving you guys a little bit of context for 1 year. You guys can figure it out, right? So that's what pretty much what I was trying to do. So after a while, right, I was like, you know what, how can I get to six figures? What can I do right now to keep multiplying my income? And I realized that 9 to 5 job is not it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go to college. I'm not gonna get paid six-figure salary at the end of the year. I didn't want to work my way up from an employee to the boss and keep ranking up. I didn't want to be under in a job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? What's the easiest way to become an entrepreneur, to become a business owner, and to get rich? And I said, you know what? I'm gonna just get into stuff like content creation or social media. And I know there's a lot I tried all these other methods too, right? In 2021, I remember I was trying to do affiliate marketing, trying to build up my Instagram page. I was also trying to do Fiverr, freelancing work. I did other side hustles like even real life businesses too. I was trying to do, like, I was working under like this landscaping company with my boy. I was trying to do right now I'm doing a reselling business, a small little reselling business on eBay, Mercari, Facebook Market. I was doing side hustles like driving gigs like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Amazon Flex. But I was like, you know what? What else can I do? And I tried all these other methods. I didn't like it. It was all right. It made me a little bit money, but I couldn't see myself doing this for the long run. I was like, you know what? I don't know if this gonna work out in the long run. I think I'll lose the passion. I think I'll just kind of just like, it will be like a discipline kind of thing every day where I'll have to force myself. But I was like, I have the discipline, but it's like, is it worth it? Or should I find something that's good, something that's fun, and at the same time I have discipline? Wouldn't that be more, I'll see more better success and it'll be much more better in the long run for me? So I was doing all kinds of businesses and trying to learn and trying to expand and get out of the 9 to 5 realm. And I said, you know what? Even like e-commerce shit, I was trying to do all that shit. TikTok, all this kind of TikTok theme pages, anything that you could think of. I tried it all already, all right? Stocks, crypto, maybe not stocks, but I don't know. I fucking hate stocks. Anyways, I said, you know what? Let me just try to do YouTube and do content creation. I can make motivational videos. I can make entertaining videos. I can do this. And I feel like it's something that I would enjoy in, the next couple years, 5 years. But I wouldn't do this forever kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But I said, you know what? Let's try and do an online business. So right now, that's what I'm trying to work at right now. I'm trying to use all my 9 to 5 money that I earn, to pay the bills, to invest into all these other free businesses such as social media. It's like a good online global market. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So if you guys want to support my journey, you guys can go ahead and subscribe right now. And I feel like this is what's going to take me off. I feel like it's going to keep, I don't know, I have a good feeling about this. But I'm gonna just my whole goal is 2025. I'm trying to make content creation and social media my full-time job, and I'm not gonna give up until I make that a reality. But in the meantime, I'm trying to save up money. But that's what I would do pretty much. And then from there, once I get big on social media, I make a lot of money, I can expand into different industries. And you see that a lot with a lot of YouTubers, right? They go from like Mr. Beast, YouTube, and then when he got big on YouTube, he was doing all kinds of other things, such as what is that? He's doing all kinds of other things like his Mr. Beast chocolate, his Lunchables stuff collaboration, his Mr. Beast burgers, his whatever ventures that he's doing. What else is he doing? I don't know. He's doing a lot of different kind of stuff, but he's a businessman pretty much. He's not just a YouTuber. He started on YouTube, but pretty much he's in different industries now. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, you guys already know they started off from one thing and they keep jumping boom 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 to stay relevant and to keep making money. So that's my plan. I'm just using YouTube and content creation to get me started. Once it gets me bigger, I'm gonna make more money and then get off into different businesses and ventures, and yeah, we'll go from there. But in the meantime, I'm at the YouTube stage and the 9 to 5 stage. So let's go ahead and join my journey right now. Yeah.